Hello friends, so today we're going to finish putting together your Japanese Sumi painting studies. And you can see here that I have my bamboo tree, some of my practice paintings, and my panda. So I am going to glue all of these onto this folded green piece of paper. The first thing you're going to do is you will pick if you want to use a green piece of folded paper or a gray piece of paper. And you can see I have folded it so there are now 3 squares on my paper. We're going to glue each of our studies in the middle of each square. There'll be 3 on the front side, and then we'll glue 3 onto the back side as well. So you'll have all of your paintings on this paper. To glue today, we're not going to use a glue stick or a glue bottle, but we will be painting with our glue so it's a little neater. I'm going to open up my glue. And I have a glue paintbrush here for you. So what I do when I paint glue is I dip my brush in the glue, wipe it on the lip. So I go dip, wipe it on the lip. If I don't wipe it, it has all these little strings and it will get very messy. So dip, wipe it on the lip. And I'm only painting glue on the edge of my paper, not in the middle. So dip, wipe it on the lip. And I'm only painting glue on the edge of my paper. So I painted glue around the edge. I will just set my glue brush on top of my glue, and I am going to put this study down first. Now, on my paper, I have to think about what way I want it to go. I can make my bamboo tree this way, but in my mind, that looks upside down. So I'm gonna flip it the other way. In the middle of the square, trying my best to line it up, I'm gonna tap it down and then pet it like a puppy to make sure it sticks down. So I have one study done. I'm gonna take another one, dip, wipe it on the lip, only around the edge of my paper, and you can see I didn't wipe very well that time, so I started to have a string of glue. Dip, wipe it on the lip, and I'm going to keep going. In the middle of my paper, pat it so it sticks down. Again, I'm not rushing this. I'm going nice and slow so they're very neat. I'm trying to put it in the middle of each square. For the other side, I'm going to put, I think this one. So dip, wipe it on the lip. Set down my brush. You can see I'm not putting my brush on the table. I'm trying to make sure I'm not getting glue everywhere. I think I'm gonna turn it this way. In the middle. Whoop. Pat it down so it sticks. So I have 3 on this side. So now I'm gonna flip over this paper and I have 3 more squares in the back, which will fit these studies. Do the last 3. Dip, wipe it on the lip. Oh, again, didn't wipe my brush well enough. Try your best to make sure you're being very neat today. Set down my brush. In the middle of my paper, nice and smooth. After we have done all of our studies, then we'll go ahead and sign our paper. This is going to be kind of like a little book. Set down my brush. In the middle of my paper. There we go. Dip, wipe it on the lip. Here's my last one. I probably would not paint over all your other paintings because you might get glue on them. That was my mistake. It's okay, we learn from our mistakes. All right. Bring my paper back over here. Put it in the middle. Pat it down. So now you can see, I'll put that over there and put my lid back on. Now you can see I have 3 studies on this side. When I flip it, I have 3 on the other side. And if you follow the folds that I already made for you, it's kind of like a little book, which is super cool. We will display them so they stand up on a table like this. And then we'll put them in the library so everyone can look at them. The last thing I would like you to do I want you to decide which side is going to be the front of your book, whether it's this side or if it's this side when it's folded. And the last thing I want you to do is very neatly write your name. And then you'll be done. All right, friends, so you will find your studies, glue around the edge of the paper. Remember, dip, wipe it on the lip. All 6 of them. Then you can sign your book. When you are done, we'll go ahead and hang them up. Happy creating!